height advantage and a bit of a reach advantage as well. But how much has he had to boil himself?
For 12 rounds, and will be for the WBC Silver Middleweight Championship. Brought to you by Frank Warren on behalf of Queensberry Promotions, along with their great sponsors, 32 Red and Foot Asylum. It is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control, steward in charge, Mick Collier, along with the World Boxing Council. President, Mauricio Suleiman. Supervisor, Simon Block. Our 3 judges scoring on a 10-point must system will be John Kane of England, Predrag Alexic of Montenegro, and Francisco Agosta of Spain. When the bell rings, our referee in charge, third man in the ring, will be Hector Afu of Panama. And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the O2 Arena here in London, England, the time has arrived. This is our main event of the evening. Introducing to you first the challenger, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He's wearing white with blue and weighed in at 11 stone, 5 pounds. His professional record consists of 36 wins, 4 defeats, 1 draw, with 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former WBA interim middleweight champion of the world, and he is the fighting pride of St. Helens, England, Martin Mюррей. And his opponent across the ring in this main event, he is the defending champion, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He comes to the ring wearing red with blue and white, and weighed in at 11 stone, 4 pounds. Coming to us from West Laco, Texas, USA. He is a native of Reynosa, Tamaulipas, Mexico, and he brings a professional record consisting of 41 wins, 3 defeats, 1 no contest, with 24 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the reigning and defending WBC Silver Middleweight Champion, Roberto La Amenaza Garcia.
Well, that's the first time that they've been face-to-face since Martin Murrey was pushing him across the stage at yesterday's weigh-in. A little bit more guarded and a bit more measured there. What sort of a fight are we going to have? We know that Garcia is the sort of typical Mexican-style fighter who keeps on coming. He's strong, he's rugged, he'll try and carry it to Murray.
Well, he's the sort of fighter really should be suited for Martin Murrey. You know, shorter, will come right at him in straight lines. So Martin, you know, should be able to move around or boxing quite comfortably. It's just if he can cope with the pressure as the rounds go on.
He was a welterweight earlier in his career, Garcia. You go back to 2010 for his last defeat, and that was against Antonio Margarito, who could fight a bit.
Just a bit.
Panamanian referee might have an interesting time of it in the early stages. Roberto Garcia won this belt by going to Mexico and outpointing quite clearly Omar Chavez, son of Julio Cesar Chavez, who'd been a big favourite to win that fight. And Garcia that shows that I'm not here just to make up the numbers. I've won that belt against the odds, and I mean to keep it.
The hands go there as soon as Martin Murray's just sat on the ropes. Garcia was right on him.
Murray's had a long and hard career. Tonight in his 42nd professional fight.
Took another body shot there, Murray, but he's doing well with the long straight shots, is Martin Murrey.
Could be one of those fights where it's a little bit of what takes your fancy. Up close work maybe coming in from Garcia, and the relentless march forward, and the work a little bit more from range from Martin Murrey. rounder sort of fight which could have some significant twists and turns. I think what would be a shock would be if it went short.
Yeah.
Martin Murrey had those fights against the likes of Felix Sturm, against Sergio Martinez, when he felt that he was on the wrong end of bad decisions, and he may well have a point. But that was then, this is now. Garcia early. Little word of admonishment from referee Hector Afu.
It's good there from Murray. But Garcia keeping a nice tight defence. Not enough weight on it to trouble Garcia.
It's good work from Garcia. Walking him down, and when he gets into range, into his chest, letting those punches go.
Lovely hook off the jab there from Martin Murrey.
Quality that, wasn't it?
Interesting round, John.
Yeah, tight round.
Wasn't that? No, the round.
Well, it was a tight opening round. I think you could have made an argument either way as to how it went.
Yeah, and I thought Murray did the better work, you know, from the centre of the ring. I think Garcia pushed him back and worked away. I think Murray kept his elbows tucked in nice and tight.
Corners, 10 seconds. Second out, round 2.
Interesting opening round, and not a lot in it as we move into the second of this 12-rounder here at the O2 Arena on the Greenwich Peninsula, on the banks of the Thames here in London. Protest from Garcia that was a push from Murray, and the referee agrees. He said, let's see you throwing a punch with that left-hand lead. Support ringing out for Martin Murrey.
To be fair to Garcia, he's blocking most of the shots here from Murray. I think they're going to get Garcia there for the head.
Well, I suggested that the referee could be a busy man in the early stages of this fight, and that might just be the beginning of it.
I actually think it was about punching on the waist of Murray.
It's good. Nice variety from Murray.
Just can't sit on the ropes too much, Martin Murray. That's and allow Garcia to unload. Needs to be a constantly moving target, throwing and moving away.
Quite heavy-handed, Garcia. 24 of his stoppage wins have come by 24 of his 41 wins have come by stoppage. And he does look ready to let those gloves fly when he gets into range.
He's just a bit more head movement coming forward here, Garcia. Make Murray look for that target with that jab.
That's nice work from Murray. No great power in the shots, but good variety.
Yeah, and he's doing it in the centre of the ring where it's clear at the sea, and that might be the difference in some of these closer rounds.
Body shots again. Garcia was low. And
Second
the
time.
Yeah, the ref's going to have a word about that, and he might be taking a point away. He is. Point's gone. Point taken away. Low punches. He can't afford to be doing that so early in the fight.
He's not happy with the referee, Garcia.
Well, it was clearly low, Barry. I mean, there's no argument about it. Maybe he would argue it's a little bit, what should we say, harsh, draconian, I don't know, tough.
Feels like he needs to put the pressure on a bit more now, Garcia. That's lovely work though from Murray.
Good work from Martin Murrey, and the point deduction for Roberto Garcia's close opening round, which might have gone either way, I guess, but you've scored that one for Martin Murrey the first round. The second one's going to be a 10-8.
Yeah, exactly. And again, the second round was relatively close until that public warning.
Nice, clean body shots, but a word from the referee about the heads coming in close. He's busy, isn't he? He's quite an officious type. Carl Frampton giving encouragement at ringside for Martin Murrey, also trained by Jamie.
I tell you what, the referee's right on this Garcia's case too, isn't he? Good right hand there from Garcia.
He's doing everything possible to really turn it into a brawl, and the referee's not letting him do it.
The jab as well there from Garcia, just beating Murray to the jab for the first time.
And let the punches go to the body when he got in range. Again, no great power on them, but he found the target.
Better from Murray there, just going up and down the body. Just needs that head movement, doesn't he, Garcia? He just slips and then comes back with a hook. It's good from him. Good again there from Garcia. Good doubling up with the left hook. Oh, good right hand from Murray off the ropes. Timed that lovely there, just on the move.
Garcia, the one on the front foot, though. Suggested before the fight began that was likely to be the case, and although there's quality coming back from Murray, the fact that he's the one relentlessly walking forward would always show Garcia as the aggressor, and that's a really good right hand from Garcia.
Just punched to the chest, and he just punched a little bit lower, and then made space for that right hand over the top there, Garcia.
Shows that he's a dangerous customer.
He starts moving his head coming forward, then he does really cause problems for Murray.
He's given him a few problems in this round, unquestionably.
Got to spin off those ropes, Martin Murray. That's the last place he needs to be.
Well, it's another tight round. 3 rounds completed.
You can find us.
Down as well, didn't he, just to get a bit more leverage on the shot.
Round 4.
So into the 4th round. And Roberto Garcia there on Barry's card, doing enough to win that last round.
Good little body assault there from Garcia. That's all he needs, is Matt. It's 3 straight punches and then just come off at an angle. Then pivot on the front foot or just take a step to the right. You've got to try and get back into the centre of that ring.
Talking to Murray in there, taunting him, Garcia. That's good.
So they're not heavy shots, but he's picking up the points, isn't he? They're scoring punches.
Another low one. Right hand was low, and the referee says keep him up. Murray responds in kind. It was in this fourth round that Gennady Golovkin put Martin Murrey down. Garcia, though, is no Gennady Golovkin. Good body shots.
It's tit for tat in a minute, isn't it?
Tight fight, Barry.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, if that first round went the other way, didn't go to Martin Murrey, and it was a close one, if that had gone the other way, you know, I mean, there's nothing in it, really. No response, of course, from the crowd when Garcia gets any sort of success. The only shouts you're hearing are from his literally handful of supporters and the corner. It's promoted by Don King. Don was supposed to be coming over, but he's not made the appearance.
It's good there from Murray, slipping a shot with the right uppercut to finish off.
Full-bodied, bearded figure on the other side of the ring, next to Frank Warren. A few people might recognise that's Nazim Hamed.
Oh, another too low body shot. He's got a... Well, you can't give a guy a public one and then he does the same infringement and not give him another one. I think he gave it too early, the public one. That was the problem for the referee.
Well, if he starts, you know, if he starts dishing him out again, then he's looking at the possibility of a disqualification, which no referee likes doing, and a bit of a taunting smile from Garcia.
Give him more success to finish the round off.
Well, they're low.
They are low.
No question.
But the referee gave a public one too early, I think, and that's... Well, luckily he didn't give another one then.
Fifth round, Martin Murrey ahead on Barry's card. And the key round, that second, where Garcia did have that point deducted for low punches.
And even that was a close round, the second round up until that point.
Murray by 3 on Barry's card. Heads going in.
Shot.
Been pretty much training for this for about 7 months, you know, Martin Murrey.
Well, not for this one.
No,
good,
no.
good from Garcia. Lovely work. Got to get closer, gap quicker here, Garcia. When he gets close, you know, he has the better success of the two. It just takes too many coming forward. It's better. Most of them block mine, but at least he's letting his hands go.
Better boxing skills, though, from Murray.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
What a foray into the super middleweights, Martin Murray, and lost fairly painfully to George Groves. Oliver Harrison said to him after that, get back to middleweight or I don't want to know about training anymore. Reputedly, I don't have that on tape, but that's what I understand was the gist of the conversation.
It's good there from Murray. And the light shots, but again scoring punchable. Garcia responds to the right hand.
Good work. Good boxing skills from Murray. Shake of the head from Garcia, as much as to say it's not hurt me, but it may not have hurt him, but they were getting through and they were scoring shots and they'll catch the eyes of the judges.
Good right hand there from Garcia again. There's more weight on his punches, that's for sure.
Not been a lot of them, though. Not in this round. Not enough. Not for me, anyway. Finish that attack with a lovely hook to the body, Murray. That's a good shot from Garcia, though, through the guard. Corner getting very animated at every success he has. And wanting him to throw punches to the body, the Garcia corner.
He just takes too long to get to the target, Garcia. That's really his only problem. The lack of head movement and walking forward. Good left hook there from Murray. And again, The better punches from Garcia, but Murray's just been busier with his hands.
Yeah, there's just not been enough of them, have there?
Well, good finish though from Garcia.
Yeah, good finish, but I don't see how you can make a
combination there from Murray. Well, he's putting the right pressure on Garcia, but he just quickens his feet up a little bit, moves his head coming forward. Then some of these closer rounds, he's nicking. But for me, I just think that Murray's work in the centre of the ring, even though they're light the punches, I think he's just doing more of it.
And on Barry's card now, the 4 points distance. And we're not even at the halfway stage of the fight yet.
It's in the fight here, though. That's good work from Murray again. It's that same combination every time here, the 1-2 and then the left hook to the body.
And again, the sneer and the smirk from Garcia saying it's done nothing to me, but it might not have done anything to him, but they've got through and they're scoring punches. And that is the name of the game.
Let's see a little bit more weight on the jab there with Martin Murrey, maybe. Because Garcia's right in front of him, so I think if he could time the right to step behind it, really push the head back of Garcia.
Big left hook to the body.
Couple of low shots there though from Murray, I think. But again, he's outworked Garcia for the half of the round again.
He looks just, and the head goes in, and the referee's going to have another word with him here and say, you know, if you take the law into your own hands, you're going to get another point taken away. Murray as well gets spoken to. Garcia just a bit one-paced, Barry.
Yeah, he is. His feet are not. No, it doesn't good work when he gets in close, and he makes the fight competitive. But his feet are too slow. He takes too many coming forward. And he's one of these fighters. He probably don't. He shrugs him out because he's not getting hurt. Because there's not enough weight behind him really to worry him. So he probably doesn't count him in his head.
Well, there'd been a handful in the old days of timeless fights, wouldn't he? He'd have gone on forever, this guy.
But Murray's doing a stronger jab, I think, as the round goes on. He starts to tire a little bit.
Oh, that's lovely from Murray. Quality work to the body. The head's going in.
It's a constant complaint, isn't it? That's lovely. Good work. Again, they're not hard shots, but they're scoring punches. They're in the centre of the ring.
Great example of hit and don't be hit. It's better from Garcia. But no great speed or snap.
Yeah, and he's waited too late again in this round.
Well, that's a clear round for Martin Murrey, isn't it?
Oh, massive round. I think easily a round for Martin Murray. Probably as clear as one yet.
And looking fairly comfortable now by what's happening there. 7th round, and once again, I said it earlier, but Garcia needs a big round. Murray looks as though he's boxing his way to a very clear points lead here.
Well, the first 4 rounds were all pretty close, except for obviously the public one and then the second, but they were all very competitive. But the last 2 rounds of Murray's, he's not dominating, but he's been clear winners, I think, for the last couple of rounds. What Murray needs to do is when he throws that 1-2, he goes back in straight line. Just throw that 1-2, just pivot on the front foot, then go back. Just means Garcia's got to turn before he tries to walk you down. Gives you a bit more space and time to move.
Well, you saw an example, that left hook finishing the combination. That's precisely what Jamie Moore was asking him to deliver.
It's better from.
Oh, that's ridiculously low. I mean, that is just so low. It's and not a word from the referee. And we gets one back.
No, that was intentional.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Not quite on what David Hay referred to as the jewels, but it was significantly low of the target area.
It's good from Garcia there. Nice little assault with the right hand to finish.
Murray.
Again, good right hand there from Garcia. Being a little bit more assertive in this round. Still walking in straight line, still not moving his head, but he's tricking his feet up just a little bit.
He's got to start racking up some rounds. He's, well, on my way of looking at it, he needs pretty much everything from here on in. The bindings come loose around that left glove or that left wrist of Martin Murrey. Minute to go. Referee's not spotted it yet, I don't think. Now he has he? Yeah, he has. Subdued sort of crowd. Murray was expecting a physical test rather than the slightly more cerebral questions which would have been posed by Billy Joe Saunders.
He's had a good round, hasn't he, Garcia?
He has. Maybe his best. Well, it's his best for a while.
Yeah. That's a good response there from Martin Murrey, and again.
Garcia beaten to the punch again by that right hand, and he's finishing off with some really high-quality hooks, particularly from the left side, Martin Murrey.
Loaded up on that shot, missed, and almost threw himself to the floor there, Garcia.
Well, he must know now that he's got the attention of the judges.
And in a close round where you're not sure where it's going to go, then finishing on a flurry is always a good thing. It's a 3-minute round, not a 30-second round.
Sure. But I mean, there've been great exponents of that in the past, haven't they? Arthur Abraham, they had a career of it.
Sugar Ray Leonard was a master of it.
The inbuilt clock in the head.
I haven't quite caught fire, is it, John?
No, not really. It's not been what. It's certainly not been what I anticipated. I thought it would be more of a firecracker than it has been. A few boos from the crowd.
Well, I don't know what he's warning him for. It's one of the only times he gets caught, Murray, when he sits on the ropes. Heads again, though, close.
Garcia keeps ploughing forward, doesn't he? Edging the last round on Barry's card and putting another big effort in here. The Tex-Mex, as they call him.
Oh, good shot.
Took it well, though. But he's hurt him, has he? He suggests not, as much as to say, is that all you've got?
He felt it, but he's not in trouble, that's for sure.
More body shots right on the border from Garcia. Murray protests to the referee.
Good body shot there from Murray there, nice little dip at the shoulder.
Hard fight, though, isn't it, Barry? It's a tough one. Still more than 4 rounds to go.
Oh, lovely combination there from Garcia.
Yeah, good work. Won the last round, and he's certainly giving a decent account of himself in this round as well. That right hand looks as though it might have gone low, and then bringing an uppercut in, which was partially blocked.
Again, another really close round, but except for that big right hand, I thought Garcia did the more work, and the better work as well.
You see that work right there? That's the work that you need to do.
In any trouble. I think Garcia was busier in that round, much busier. Lovely combination there from Martin Mürrey.
Corners at 10 seconds.
Moving now towards the 9th round.
Round 9.
Has Garcia done enough to have edged those last two? If so, the gap is narrowing. Murray, the man with the height advantage and with the slight reach advantage. Similar in terms of experience. Garcia, been a pro an awful long time. 2001 he turned over.
Again, most of that being blocked, but he's willing to let his hands go. He's also got the bit between his teeth now, Garcia. That's good from Murray, though. To be fair, both of them are blocking most of the attacks from either one. Murray blocking most of his attacks with his groin protector.
Yeah, I'm losing count of how many times that both guys have hit each other low. The referee's almost given up warning them about it, hasn't he?
Just put a bit more weight on the jab, though. You know, I think that just stops Garcia in his track then when he's walking forward. You haven't got to go looking for him. You know what it is? He's right in front of you.
Fitness is going to be called to account now. We're coming down towards the championship rounds.
Didn't the referee say break?
Well, he's protesting here, Murray, saying that the referee said break. Well, certainly that's the way he interpreted it.
He said something for sure.
Dropped his hands, Murray, and Garcia landed 2 or 3 free shots.
Oh. Sneaky little move there from Garcia, just using the shoulder to get a bit of space to the left hook.
Almost apologetic, some of the instructions from the referee, aren't they? It's not sort of quite, hey, old boy, would you mind stepping back? But it was not not exactly Sergeant Major stuff, was it?
Nice left to the body from Murray. You've got to move off then. You score your punches, you've got to take that little pivot, little spin off.
Here again in the closing stages of the round, who's going to catch the eye with the last attack? Garcia on the front foot, but Murray making him miss.
I don't know what the referee's doing. He's
taking another point away.
Well, that's the fight lost for Garcia now, isn't it?
This referee has not done a great job, has he? It's been a difficult one to ref, to be fair, as we suggested it was going to be before it's even got underway. But
it's been scrappy, but and in a close round now, usually you're giving out the money. That's another 10-8 round.
That's how Barry's got it. By 5 points to Martin Murray. In which case, he's going to have to knock him out now, Garcia, if he's going to hold on to his belt. And knock him down at least, knock him out preferably. Garcia just having a word with him.
Well, those 2 public warnings have ruined the fight for him, haven't they? Really had a chance.
Well, if
he
it was
it back, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it could have been close, couldn't it? But with the 2 points away.
Well, that last round was close, so that could have technically been a 9-9 round. If you would have thought Garcia actually was winning the round on merit until the public warning.
Could have been. I'll bet you it wasn't, though.
No. And a couple of early rounds could have gone Garcia's way, but those 2 public warnings have ruined it for him.
That's good for him, Murray. Letting his punches go impressively. Oh, hello. You try that, and I'll give it you back. Murray telling him in no uncertain terms. Could be a feisty last few minutes to this fight.
Good right hand there from Garcia, mind.
I think you could have another 12 rounds then. I don't think we'd see a knockout.
shot from Garcia, left hook and a right hand over the top.
The right hand.
A little bit busier again, isn't he?
He is. He's got to find a punch to put Murray away.